Josh, check. I'm not a real big public speaker guy, but something I felt I needed to do. Beautiful day, a ton of beautiful people around. For anyone interested, I am actually just going to deliberately read this right off my phone. Full memory, it wasn't going to work. Joe, great ceremony, great job. For those of you who don't know, my name is Josh Carpenter. I'm the best man, Matt's older brother.
Yeah.
This is actually the first time I've been requested to make a speech, and it's true when they say it's nerve-wracking. I only feel slightly better knowing that I'm not the only person in the room who may be feeling apprehensive and queasy at the thought of what lies ahead. Then again, she just married Matt Carpenter. It was actually 9 years ago in 3 months that Matt gave my best man speech at my wedding to my wonderful wife, Deanna. I've only heard it was an amazing speech. I don't really remember it because I was still doing the victory laps in my brain about tricking her to marry me. It was a feat. It was about 2 years ago we met Jamie. Matt introduced us for the first time. My wife and I were leaving the restaurant in Roseville, BJ's Brewery. First thing we said to each other as soon as we got out of earshot of the two, that's the first Mrs. Matt Carpenter.
The new and improved.
Unless there's anything we don't know about. Nate and Jen, I want to thank you guys for hooking that up. I mean, the happiness between those two that we've seen over the last couple of years has just been amazing. It's truly been a pleasure. I've known Matt his entire life. We've been enemies, we've been best friends. Our mom was constantly worried about us hating each other when we got older. It's part of sibling life. Anybody with siblings knows. Growing up is a battle. Nobody appreciates their siblings when they're young. That's the unfortunate part about it. We were jealous, bitter, immature, angry all the time. But that was yesterday, and I think Matt's gotten used to getting beat golf by now. So we're just moving on. It's the struggles in life that make the victories, like standing here, looking at what a great human my brother's turned into, and make it all worth it. I can't imagine being more proud of someone if it's possible. I can't. I don't know how it happens. He's such a good guy. I may be his best man today, but he's the best man for a lot of us in this room. It's been a long journey, a lot of peaks and valleys to get to this point. To see him with Jamie makes everything seem like every step of the way has just been a pleasure cruise. The way they look, the way they act. I mean, beautiful couple. If you don't believe me, ask him to show him your calves, he'll do it. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised his shirt is actually still on. For 5 minutes? It's too bad we're at this great party with all these great people, and a couple of the biggest party animals we know couldn't make it. Our grandma, Donna and Robin Robinson, couldn't make it, and when you think party animals, I think we all know Lola. Lola's missing. We all need Lola, so we'll skip ahead here. Just a couple words to you two. Going forward, Matt, the challenge of being a husband is fun, scary, humbling, but often rewarding. Jamie, the challenge of being a Mrs. Carpenter, I'll be honest, I couldn't think of one. But when I asked a couple of other Mrs. Carpenters, they were quick to respond, it's the family. That's the challenge of being a Mrs. Carpenter. And then it turned into about a 30-minute downhill stroll that we don't really need to get into. Anyway, to both of you, no matter what people might try and tell you about marriage, it's 99% love and respect, 1% everything else. Things will come and go, but your love for each other and the way you treat each other going forward is what people are going to remember long after we're all gone. So let's all raise our glasses to the new Carpenters. To Matt and Jamie Carpenter.
Everybody, once again.